So there's a fascinating story about Steve Jobs as a kid. His adopted parents bought an Eichler home, and this home was popular in the 60s and the 70s, and there were only 11,000 of them across the California state. This house was designed to be open, slick, and clean, to be a fit to the environment that it's in, and it had glass panel walls that opens the house up to the world. This home influenced the way that he would later design the iPhone. And so Steve Jobs later on in the interview thought that the design should be slick and beautiful, just like the home. And so it had a huge impression on how he felt design should be for the masses. But this story is less about the house and it's less about the iPhone than it is about story, and how story shapes the core of us, the core of our identity and who we are. Our culture tells a story and it shapes us in a way that we're not always conscious of. When we talk about art, when we talk about books, and when we talk about music, we love these conversations because there's something about the structure of the story or the characters that we can relate to. But deep down, the story gives us a vision on what it means to be human. And so when we talk about cultural engagement or sharing the gospel, we're aiming at the part that wants to be truly human. God has called the church out into the chaos and the noise of the world because he wants to reorder it. He wants to redeem it. He wants to create something new. And the church is called to be that redemptive part of the world that blesses the world. It's harder and harder to invite unbelievers into the church today. Creative liturgy is that event that's countercultural in a way that goes into the neutral spaces of Houston, Texas, coffee shops, libraries, public venues, and seek to create an environment for both believers and unbelievers to speak into that void that we feel, that emptiness that we feel in a consumer culture. And to be quite frank, we get tired of consumerism. And so Jesus offers a radically different way. And creative liturgy is an event that tries to pursue that way in which God is trying to redeem the world. When we think about what liturgy is a group of ritual